Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sex Wide. It's just like being gay. Just because you and I are poly doesn't mean we'd be actually good together.
Oh my God, I made those mistakes all the time. I'm like, what? You know what poly is? Let's do it. And then all of a sudden it was like, I'm in this horrible relationship with somebody because just because you're poly doesn't mean that you're going to be a good fit for me.
Only recently with Tantra have we been talking about using breath to connect to sexual ecstasy. We've been using it to connect to other feelings, our feelings of anger, rage, pain, hurt, grief, whatever, but not lower.
I want him to embrace my ejaculate, so I have to embrace his ejaculate too. And embracing my own body, embracing my own self, like body image stuff. I mean, really, I just work on this stuff and really cultivating my own sexual energy all the time. I'm constantly working on my sexuality, so I think it's a practice. It's something you have to practice and cultivate.
I know where my areas of my issues still lie, and I have to constantly be looking at them. You can never rest. You're never done or finished or completely healed. We can be more healed than we have been, but I think we're never going to be completely healed. Oh, Tormented Sugar asks, how could you know if you're addicted to sex? That's a very good question. How do I know?
I would argue that there isn't a chemical addiction to sex. It is adrenaline high. If you wouldn't argue that there would be a gambling addiction, for example, although there's no drugs involved. If you watch a gambler looking up at the little screen with the horses running around up there and you see their jugular going and their eyes are glazing over, they're high.
We're never done. You can learn about sex and grow with sexuality until you're dead. Hopefully we will do this until we're dead.
Another big reason that I enjoy what I do is that I'm, like you said, I've never heard it like that, but I like it, being a spokesperson for different body types, bigger women. I embrace that.
If I open my heart, I might get hurt again. That's the human condition. So what I say is that you're guaranteed to have pain in relationships, but you don't have to have suffering.
Yes, suffering is optional. It's a great book called Suffering. Pain. Yeah. Pain happens when you stub your toe.
Yeah.
Suffering happens when you go on and on, my toe, and a week later, oh my God, my toe, you can my toe.
Yes.
So we can definitely increase our suffering.
As the sex toy industry has gone to a better place, the consumer is educated, demands better toys, and is going to be, I think people made crappy toys because no one would ever return them to the store if they didn't work.
Well, also, but when I started
that.
movies, first there was the lesbian porn thing had not started yet, and On Our Backs had not started yet, and so the toys that the strap-ons we got in the movies were this horrible flesh-colored plastic with white elastic hip straps, and they were hollow, and they were made of some material that no matter how much lube you used, they burned. It was I don't know what this stuff was. Be sexy, be wise, be sex wise, and I'll see you next week.